Aloha class. Today I'll be presenting an article called America's Commitment to Equity Will Determine Our Future. This article is written by Linda Darling-Hammond. Now, Linda Darling-Hammond is a professor of education at Stanford University, where she has launched the Stanford Educational Leadership Institute and School Redesign Network. She's the former president of American Educational Research Association and a current member of the National Academy of Education. She's written many books and articles on the subject of subject equity and teacher quality. You can find more information about her at ed.stanford.edu/faculty/LDH. Now, in this article, she presents 5 main ideas that will determine, and she provides some solutions for equity in our schools as well as the quality of teaching. She presents these 5 that are reciprocal, intelligent accountability, standards for the system, creating safeguards for students, standards of practice, ensuring professional accountability, standards for schools, developing organizational accountability, and lastly, revamping No Child Left Behind. Now, today we'll only go over 2, and the first one we're going to go over is reciprocal, intelligent accountability. Now, we want to hold both the state or government as well as the schools responsible for the quality and the success of the students that come out of those schools. But in the case right now, as we see, children are taking more and more tests, and this shows that governments are holding schools accountable for the quality of their education, but it's actually becoming a little bit harmful. It causes the schools to raise their curriculum standards, separating those high performance students from the lower achieving students, and making it more difficult for them to excel. Whereas on the other hand, no one is holding the government responsible or accountable to provide the necessary resources that schools need and students need to be successful and have those high scores or grades. And those consist of courses, books, materials, and other support services. Could be PE or computers, whatnot. So this idea of reciprocal, intelligent accountability is to hold both sides accountable, and as both sides are held accountable, then the children will be able to succeed at a better rate, and everyone is able to increase the quality of their schools without hurting or leaving anyone behind. And the second point that we want to talk about is standards of practice, which is ensuring professional accountability. This ensures that the quality of education is upheld or increased through adequate teachers. What would be considered an adequate teacher? That's someone who is rigorous in their preparation. They have curriculum. They have a goal, a vision of what they want their classroom to be like or to achieve. They have certification as well as go through a certain selection through evaluation of others in the practice. They are continuously learning in a professional manner. They're attending seminars or going to workshops that help them become better teachers. And they also go through peer review. Lastly, on this subject, I want to read a quote about the quality of teachers, and it says, "The professional accountability seeks to ensure that all educators will have had access to profession-wide knowledge concerning best practices, not just what they picked up by themselves on the job, that they will have made a moral commitment to use this knowledge in the best interest of their students, and that they will continually seek to discover new knowledge and increasingly effective practices for themselves and their colleagues." So everyone is learning and growing together and supporting one another and having this sense of high quality teaching. Now, as a conclusion, when we use reciprocal, intelligent accountability in school and government, where both sides are being held accountable, as well as ensure professional accountability, the quality of our teachers are being upheld, and they're held at a high quality and continually learning and progressing as teachers to help their students, our students will then not only have the resources to be successful, but also have the support from teachers of those rigorous standards to ensure the future of our families, communities, and our country. That is my presentation. Thank you very much. Mahalo.